Hey y'all, this is your favorite partner Jazz, and welcome to another episode of Good Intentions ATL, where we explore and amplify the beauty of duality. So join me for this ride as we go through this journey. Yeah, let's get started. Let's insert some air horns and some claps and some lit shit, and let's go. Thank you all for listening. Welcome to episode 6. This is Good Intentions with Jazz. Oh my God, I missed y'all so much. There's been so much happening, but welcome to episode 6. We back, and hopefully, I ain't even gonna say that because I do this when I can, but hopefully I will be more consistent with the episodes. I'm trying to balance my life. It's crazy out here. So, this is episode 6, Good Intentions. And with this episode, a lot of things have been happening. And the one thing that I did notice that I seen that really caught my attention was this episode from First Lady Michelle Obama, forever First Lady Michelle Obama. And because I'm a church girl at heart, staying First Lady is just a natural thing for me. So yeah, it was this interview that she did, and it was Miss Obama and Julia Roberts. Julia Roberts is that girl, okay? Shout out to Pretty Woman. Yes, shout out to Pretty Woman. One of my favorite movies ever, and I hate movies, but I'll always watch Pretty Woman. But yeah, so it was this interview with First Lady Michelle Obama and Julia Roberts. They did with the Obama Foundation, and I didn't catch the whole interview. This interview is also really old, but she said something that caught my attention. Michelle Obama said to plan your joy. And even though stuff like that really sounds cliche, it sounds like some typical information that you read. I'm one of those people. I'm not really moved by simple stuff. Like, I can motivate myself, but sometimes just hearing it a little bit differently and timing makes it resonate a little bit different. So yeah, plan your joy. And that's something that I have been struggling with myself for a minute. And I don't know, I feel like I was better at doing it when I was younger versus now being in my mid-30s and just having these constant changes that I'm having to always be ready to mold and shape and switch up at any given moment. So it's kind of hard. But that plan your joy thing really hit home for me because I just want to be more intentional about planning my joy. It sounds crazy to like plan when you're going to be happy, right? Like, I want to be happy this weekend. So I'm going to be happy this weekend. But that's really how you have to be. Sometimes you really have to dictate your life and how it's going to go. And you really have to demand things. You have to call things into place. You have to actually demand it. So it sounds crazy, but sometimes you have to be a little crazy to get to the next thing. So yeah, planning your joy, being intentional about it, because realistically, most people plan anything else. You plan your birthday, you know what you're going to eat. You'll look at a menu before you even know you going to the restaurant to see what's on the menu. You already know what you're going to order. You don't even know when you're going to the restaurant yet, but you're already planning what you're going to eat. You plan your work day. Everything else get planned. You plan whatever special things you want to do for different people or whatever it is, other things, you're okay with planning it or just making sure that it gets done or putting it in some type of schedule or routine or just doing it, period. Work, of course, there's things you have to do anyway. I don't know, because y'all look iffy about working, but yeah, so you plan everything else. Why can't you plan things that bring you joy, blissful moments, So yeah, we plan everything else. So why not plan things that you actually enjoy? So doing that is also, I guess, could be considered a selfish act, but sometimes you have to be a little selfish. I have always been the person to disagree with making somebody share everything that they have, even though that's naturally who I am. I also think sharing is overrated. So, yeah, sometimes you have to get a little selfish with your life, with your world, with the things you want, with the things you want to do. And sometimes everything don't have to be so fucking serious. Like, play in your joy, go have fun. Like, really say, okay, I want to, if so, things that make me happy or little things that I really enjoy. Of course, food, but I also love travel. I love to travel. So instead of just feeling like somebody go drop some information in my lap or invite me to go somewhere with them, I plan my own trips and I go where I want to go and do what I want to do. I plan my joy, whether it's spending time with friends, spending time with family, spending time with yourself. Plan it. If you have fun with the homies, with your girlfriends, and life is different. We are adults now. So plan that. Like, look, girl, we going to do something. We doing it in 2 weeks or we doing it next month on whatever day. Let's go ahead and mark it in our calendars. That's planning your joy. Sometimes you have to pre-plan stuff to make sure it really gets done. I live by a checklist. Like, yeah, I have freedom to move around or try to incorporate some freedom in that, but I live off of a checklist. But I'm trying to figure out how to live on a checklist and live organized and planned, but also do that for things that make me happy. I love getting my nails done, but I'm also a really busy person. So if I know I love getting my nails done and my schedule is crazy, working a real job and being an entrepreneur, that's a little crazy. My schedule gets busy. So guess what I know I need to do? If I know I want to keep my nails done every 2 weeks on a Sunday, I need to block my schedule off at a certain time. Or do different things. That's me planning my joy. I love when my nails are done. That makes me happy. So I want to continue doing that. So I'm going to add that on to my schedule and plan that out and see what that looks like. So yeah, just little things like that. The summer is coming, spring is coming. I want to be outside. I'm pre-planning my joy. Those things make me happy. So yeah, just plan your joy. Plan things that make you excited. Put as much effort into things that make sense to you selfishly. Not saying, when I do this for my kids, oh, I love seeing the smiles on their faces. Yeah, that's cute, Pooh. I ain't talking about that. Selfishly plan your joy. Something that selfishly makes you happy. So if you could plan your joy, what would it be? Just think about over the next 2 weeks, plan your joy. And while you're planning your joy, what are you going to selfishly do? That is planning your joy. Selfishly do that will make you happy, that will bring you a little bit of smile and a little bit of peace for that moment. So yeah, let me know. Let's chat about it. Think about it. Yeah, what are you going to do more of to plan your joy? Sometimes you gotta plan shit out and you gotta figure it out, and sometimes it looks better on paper, and I would rather have something planned and scheduled months out and know it's going to happen, or a week out or days out or whatever, and have it under control versus winging it. Because you look up and time goes by fast, and next thing you know, it's been 6 months and you ain't had a girls' night, or it's been 3-4 months and y'all ain't went on a date, or you haven't done that thing with your hair. Like, it was really a thing to, especially being 35, seeing people a little older than me, whether it's parents, grandparents, even like with my grandma, and people around her, her friends and stuff. It was uncommon to see them just always constantly doing things for them, going to the salon or just doing things, going to the store and buying something for them versus feeling like if they go to the store, they got to buy something for everybody, or things like that just didn't happen. You had to always be considerate of everybody else around you. So handle your business too, but don't forget about you. Things that actually make your soul just feel good and like all warm and fuzzy inside. So yeah, plan your joy. What makes you happy? Go ahead and start thinking about that. And yeah, let me know what you come up with. So one thing I have noticed is the things that I'm listening to and intaking is changing, or maybe just for the moment. But a lot of the music that I normally listen to, especially being a music person, I haven't been listening to. Even a lot of the podcasts that I would normally listen to, or shows or something like that, I don't listen to anymore. So I'm in this like kind of quiet, low-key phase. I just want more peace, more balance. Isn't a real thing, but I just want to do more things that make sense for me, and that has a real purpose. So yeah, so the next thing is just going right into it. It's the things that I have been listening to. So one thing that I've really been vibing to for a minute that just does something to me is that old Kirk Franklin. Like, I've been listening to God's Property too, but that's an honorable mention. God's Property. Shout out to that album. But what you're looking for, that's the OG Kirk Franklin. A lot of y'all probably weren't alive when he even made that. But I've been listening to What You're Looking For album, Kirk Franklin. I also was listening to God's Property. So yeah, what I've been listening to lately, a little bit of Kirk Franklin. Song that I've been listening to is Jesus. Sorry guys. I'm starving. But yeah. So the song I've been listening to is Alter Ego by Doechii featuring JT. Let me tell y'all, that is such a good song. Not only is it a good song and it's creative, it's alternative, it's bars, it's good. That's just the wave I'm on, but it's Alter Ego by Doechii. Shout out to Doechii. You make some fire shit. Like, keep doing your shit. Alter Ego Doechii featuring JT. The visual, good. The song is good. That is a good lane. That, a whole nother conversation. I don't do hot topics, but that's a good lane for JT. She should continue exploring things where she can be more creative, because as much as I love just rap stuff, we gotta move around. But yeah, check that song out. And the album that I've been playing, the other album. Wait, let's go back a little bit. Alter Ego Doechii. And because I've been listening to that Alter Ego song, it samples Show Me Love by Robin. So now that's a throwback. If you know, you know. But that's because I've been listening to the Doechii shit, that's making me go back and run the Show Me Love OG record by Robin S. Shout out to you. Heartbreaking Promises. I had more than my share, which I haven't, but that's a fucking bar, girl. You really ate that song up. But yeah, Alter Ego Doechii. And if you just go ahead and stream Robin S. song to Show Me Love, because y'all know We got to get an OG some streams. So, The Dream. I've been listening to The Dream. Man, them Dream albums. Yeah, y'all go back and run them Dream albums back if y'all want to listen to some good music, good albums that you can just vibe to, where it made the girls feel good. We need more songs now that make people feel good. I don't feel like a lot of these songs making niggas feel good. We need songs that make the ladies feel good. And the Dream albums were albums a time. Make the bitches feel welcome. But, yeah, so that's all I got. Just make sure you all are planning your joy. If you want to run that interview back, that was Michelle Obama's interview with Robin Roberts. I'm sorry, who the fuck is Robin Roberts? I don't even know. Who the fuck is Robin Roberts? I done mixed up two fucking people, child. But with Julia Roberts, oh, I know what I did. Julia Roberts and Robin S. Lord, I just got back from New Orleans and with my husband. So yeah. I already know I'm just like hanging on by a wing and a prayer. But yeah, that was Michelle Obama's interview with Julia Roberts for the Obama Foundation, and it is a couple years old if you want to go and check that out. But other than that, go do some cool shit, man. And do the cool shit for yourself. Until episode 7, we out this bitch. Hold on. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. I want to give you guys something good to say. If you got other feedback, send me an email, baby. But like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, thank you.